Hello and welcome to Batch of the Day, the monthly roundup of progress, paint, and the occasional unexpected victory over the pile of shame. Joining me this month, as ever, the dynamic duo of Olgar Graham and the ever enthusiastic Mike. We begin this month's roundup with final scores, the segment where we take a look at those projects that have managed to make it over the line. First up, the Peaky Blinders policeman. Finished and on the table. Graham, how important are figures like these to a setting? Well, Carl, they're essential. They give context, structure, and usually something for the other side to worry about. And Mike, from a modelling point of view, how important are these? Well, Carl, they give great contrast to the civilians that we saw last month. They really do round out the scene. And of course, from a game perspective, they give another faction to be played with. Thanks for that, Mike. Next up, we have the 20mm German Falmagger light mortar team. Mike, what do units like this add? Well, Carl, they certainly give a lot of tactical flexibility, and just the way they've been painted up, they look great doing it. Graham, thoughts on these? Yes, well, a proper support unit, a sensible choice, and will be very good for putting smoke on the enemy. Thanks for that, Graham. Now on to probably the standout piece of this month, the Peaky Blinders terrain. A full row of terraced houses and a retaining wall. Graham, your thoughts on these? Yes, Carl. These are what make a table solid, believable, and built to last. And Mike, how do you think these will impact the game? Oh, the impact is huge. It takes a game and turns it into a story. It really adds to the narrative and just makes it that much more fun for the players. Thanks for that, Mike. Now, not everything has crossed the line just yet, and it's time to head down to the training grounds where we've sent Mike once again to check out what's work in progress this month. Thanks, Carl. Yes, we're here at Privet Park with plenty going through their paces. So first up, we have a full set of 6mm Napoleonics in training. That includes a battalion of British Line Infantry, a battalion of Scottish Highlanders, and to round it all up, a battalion of French Line Infantry. I'm sure Graham will be really pleased to see these back in training. They're in the early stages, but already showing good structure, lots of repetition, lots of discipline, but exactly what you'd expect at this scale. Also back in training, we have a GAR battlesuit. Still a bit rough around the edges, but progressing steadily, and this will round off the team that we saw in last month's final scores. So a busy session here, still lots of work to do, but all moving in the right direction. It's now back to you, Carl, in the studio. Thanks, Mike. Certainly lots of encouraging signs there for Graham. Now time for the transfer window, and with funds being managed carefully ahead of Salute, it's been a bit of a quieter month. The only arrival we've seen is the Soldiers of Napoleon Peninsular War supplement from Gripping Beast United. Graham, worthwhile addition? Yes, very much so. Expands the period nicely, provides plenty of opportunities for future games. If you ask my opinion, a measured bit of business. Thanks for that, Graham. Now it's time to take a look at the league table. First of all, there's been a change at the top. YouTube United have just edged ahead of Facebook Wanderers, who've struggled slightly this month despite some consistent tactics. Moving on, Instagram Athletic holding on to third position, and Facebook Wednesday still propping up the table in fourth. Certainly nothing to panic about yet, still early days, but tight at the top, Mike? Yeah, very tight at the top, Carl. It could go either way next month, but still plenty of time and plenty to play for. Graham, concerns for Facebook Wanderers? I wouldn't say concerns yet. Still early days, fairly newly formed, but they will need a response in the coming months. Thanks for that, Graham. Finally, from the stands, the segment where we look and air your comments. Now, more positive feedback last month, and a big thank you from all of us for those comments. There has been a call for more images of the figures, the work in progress, and hopefully that's something we've achieved this month. But do please keep the feedback coming. It is much appreciated and helps us refine the format further. And before we go, a look ahead to next Sunday at 6 p.m. on T's Miniature Battlefield. We take a look at some of the tactics for starting a new project. A fresh army, a clean slate, and all the optimism that comes with it before reality inevitably sets in. Where to start, what to build, and how to avoid it quietly joining the pile of shame. That's the tactics board, Building a New Model Army, premiering next Sunday at 6 p.m. Don't miss it, it's going to be a cracker. And that's all for this month on Batch the Day. A big month for finished projects, strong progress elsewhere, and just enough in reserve to keep things interesting. My thanks as always to Graham and Mike, and we'll be back next month for another Batch the Day. So until then, whatever's on your painting desk, stick with it, enjoy it, and if it takes longer than expected, call it a long campaign. Good night.